Good evening, everyone. Right, I just had to make a mad dash to the toilet. I'm a bit unkempt. Hiya, I'm Chad. Hi, Stuart. How are you? Uh, yeah. Whew. It's alright, it were. I'm watching Coronation Street. Oh, it's getting saucy, juicy, should I say. That's better. Don't seem like I'm lilting to one side. So, what? So, how you been doing anyway? Have you had a good weekend? 3 weeks today. 3 weeks. Can't wait. I think it's my laptop that's a bit ski whiff. Hi, Jason. How are you? But yeah, it's only 3 weeks. It's come round quick, hasn't it? Going on those jolly bobs, Jason. Because he's in kitchen washing pots. So yeah, he's in there washing pots. I haven't noticed how quiet it is. And he's going to make a coffee. And there you go. Oh, so much tickling my nose. Probably just seen him walk past. But yeah, my mic's a little bit better than it were all the night. Yeah, not too bad apart from having a bad back, Jason. But it's getting a bit better. It's not as bad as what it were. And all this lot will be coming off on Thursday and all. Yeah, yeah. Tell me about it, Jason. Going in a luxury barn conversion. Show you some pictures. Because he went in a caravan last year and it pissed it down every day. Howling winds. So Wednesday was the only decent day, and we went into Morecambe. And we said, right, never again. We're never going in a caravan again. Oh. So I had to have a message from Johnny, and then he's deleted it. So yeah, and we're going to a place called Ulloch, and it's near Cockermouth in Cumbria.
Howdy doody.
Now that is the outside of it.
You have to send me that again, Bobby. Please.
That's the outside. That's the living room. Yeah, definitely. We said we're never going in a caravan.
Ever again.
No.
Definitely.
And it's got like a kitchen diner thing in the living room kind of thing. And here's one of the windows, and they've got like a little table, two little chairs, and you get a doggy welcome pack as well. But obviously that's dining table. This is like the master bedroom, king-size bed. King-size bed. That's another view from the bed. And another one, another view, look. So I'll be able to lay in bed at night, watching TV. And we've got an ensuite shower unit thing, like a little ensuite bathroom with a shower. All right, Donny's just sent me, says some AI. Obviously that's like the view from the window. No. Now this is Callum's room, and this is 2 3-foot beds joined together to make a super king size. You can have them joined together, or you can have them separately. And this is the iPod nest. This is the sort of main bathroom with a bath. Our ours just a shower cubicle or ensuite. Thank you, my dear.
Welcome.
I think that's the main entranceway, I think. And that is about 3 hours, I think, Jason. And that's where that table and chair is, and it's got like shutters on window, look. So you can either sit indoors and look at, or go out and sit there. Hi, Bria. And this is the garden. Plenty of room for our biscuit to go roaming about. And it's got a ramp and everything, look. And like a gate on, so obviously our biscuit not be able to go wandering. That's it. So yeah, cannot wait. Chris has always wanted to go to Lake District. Hi, Gary. So yeah. So yeah, 3 week and we'll be off skis.
Never to return.
Yeah, I wish. But yeah, I might do a few live streams while we're there.
There'll be no baking lives up there, I'll tell you that for now.
Think I'm going up there to do some baking? You've got another thing coming.
I'm just telling you now. I ain't doing no baking, assisting whilst on holiday.
No. I'm on holiday. Hiya, Richard. Oh shit! I've not
blinking.
I've not put link in. Sorry, Richard. My bad.
She always whinges me saying that, and then as soon as I don't say it, she don't put it
in. Yeah, I'm too busy gushing about his holidays. There you go, pinned it, Richard. I'm getting a bit carried away, Richard.
Oh, I was sat there thinking, come on, she'll put a link in a minute.
Yeah.
Hello, Jason. Hello, Stuart. Hello, Gary, darling. Hello, partner. Hello, Chris. Hello, IB Real, whoever you are. Hello, hello, Amjad, my favourite YouTube nephew. How are we doing? Hello, Bria.
I know. Bria's blaming you. She says Chris didn't do his job. Reminding you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm too busy waffling on about holiday.
Yeah.
Samont.
How's it going, Amjad?
Somebody that's died. I know. We're about 2.5 hours away from Scotland. Well,
2.5 hours.
Something to that, you know. But I hope I've got a bit of juicy gossip.
Ooh.
And you're gonna laugh. 2 monks have got. It's not a joke. 2 monks have got arrested at airport with drugs in the cases.
Get over. Get away.
Honest to God. And they're them that's dressed all in orange.
Oh, what do you call them?
Shaolin.
Buddhists.
Anyway, honest to God, I kid you not.
I can understand that because they don't stop them at airport security, do they? They get straight through because of their religion. So they're probably the biggest smugglers going. They have a special deal.
Sri Lankan monks arrested after 110 kilograms of cannabis discovered in their luggage.
How fair. There you go. No wonder they're always chilled when they're in their buddies' huts. Excellent. They don't look like your average buddies to me. But 110 kilo, that's fair going.
Hi, Manilo.
Hello, Manilo.
But yeah, now who'd have thunk it? 2 Sri Lankan monks arrested smuggling cannabis.
Yeah.
$22 of them, apparently.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I was just thinking, how the bloody hell do they get 110 kilos? So it must have been well divided up, you know.
It says 22 monks have been arrested at an airport in Sri Lanka after officials discovered 110 kilos, which equates to £242 of cannabis in the luggage.
Evening, Jeanette, Richard, and the rest of the chat.
How are we doing?
Oh, good. Back at home.
A lot of what were it? Cannabis. So it's not saying that it's only cannabis.
Yeah.
You won't get a right big.
No, but they're supposed to be cleaner than clean. These monks, aren't they?
Well, I don't think. I think all these religious folk are the last people to be cleaner than clean.
Oh, Customs officials said each monk was found with around 5 kilograms of Kush, a particularly potent form of the drug, hidden within false walls in their luggage when they arrived in the capital, Colombo, on Saturday.
Yeah, they do like to make a buck fast. And,
they were coming back from Thailand, apparently. Say no more.
Yeah.
After being treated to an all expenses paid 4-day holiday.
Did that include a massage by any chance?
You know, when you're being treated to a 4-star holiday paid for, there's something amiss somewhere. You know, it's a bit sus then. The 23rd monk believed to have organised the trip has since been arrested in a suburb of Colombo Police.
They're strict on that sort of thing.
I'd have thought that, you know, in their job, they'd like to probably try the best to kick the habit.
It says the monk that stayed behind, who organised trip, didn't join them on the trip.
Right.
I told the other monks that these parcels are a donation and that a van would come to collect the packages.
Yeah.
Oh, is that stupid?
Oh, so basically drug mules.
Yeah.
They won't get the right lot for that. I mean, it's like I say, it's only cannabis, so you know.
Yeah, but different countries have.
Lots of countries it's legal, isn't it? So they might get
Well,
away
there's a
with
lot.
it.
There are a lot of places where it is legal.
Half of America it's legal, and flipping loads of Europe it's legal.
And it says it's the
I believe
first.
Australian capital is legal.
It's
legal.
the first that monks have been arrested on suspicion of smuggling drugs.
Correct. They probably peddled drugs millions of times, but it's the first time they've been caught. Like when they go to court, they'll say they're sorry. They'll only be sorry that they got caught. People who say sorry in court are sorry that they got caught. They're not sorry.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I read it. I thought, bloody monks smuggling drugs.
Yeah, well, there's something weird about them monks that wear orange because they don't go through the same system at airports, so that's probably why they do it. There's something different about
nothing to declare.
Well, there's something about them. They don't queue up with normal folk, that's for sure. They get some sort of slide manoeuvre through.
But
I saw it once on that airport, it's that EasyJet program, and a lot of them came there and they all got slithered through on side. You know.
But you won't think a monk's smuggling drugs, would you? And that's exactly why
they because most criminals, most religions seem to harbour the greatest criminals.
And the most upstanding people in communities at worst.
So look at all these flipping kiddie fiddlers and stuff. They're all connected to bloody church in one way or another.
Oh yeah, Catholic Church.
Yeah, correct. And they
I mean,
that's an
cover
example.
The crimes and buy people off. You know what I mean? It's a joke.
Another thing is, can you remember this palaver about the nuns were running a place for unmarried mothers, and there's hundreds and hundreds of dead children buried there.
Oh yeah,
and that's come out just recently, and they bloody nuns.
Yeah.
Oh, we're having none of that.
But yeah,
you know, to get the nun joking.
It's the same as you say. It's the Crichtons that are the worst.
3 nuns on the park bench. A flash of walk back past. 2 had a stroke, but the other couldn't reach.
Yeah, I think it was in Ireland, weren't it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was in Ireland. And it was like a place where, you know, if they got pregnant, they shuffled them away.
Well, it was stigma, wasn't it?
Yeah, because you know there was stigma against not being married and being pregnant.
Yes, but it is disgraceful.
But yeah, you know, it's. Did you have pancakes for dessert?
And on a completely, totally different note, this is going to be going tomorrow. It's going away. It's going tomorrow.
What, selling it?
Nope, to Mercedes specialist.
Oh, again.
It's had a couple of problems. Well, one of them cropped up while one problem cropped up while I was trying to sort the first problem. The first problem was a rattle coming from left rear. I thought it was shock absorber, so I put a pair on. Probably needed changing anyway. And it's still there. It's the annoying rattle.
And
then the parking brakes decided to leave the chat.
Hello, Tommy.
I booked it in the Mercedes specialist. Hi, Tommy.
But yeah, you know, there's always sort of, you know, somewhat concerning religion. You know, these religious, what's the jigs, isn't there? You know, scandals.
So I think religion in general has a lot to answer for. Just people take advantage.
That's it. They think they're beyond reach of anybody.
But the way I've seen religion is a few people telling everyone else what to do.
Yeah, I mean it's
just imposing their own, their own moral.
I mean, this is the thing. If you're at the same airport as these monks, you won't bat an eyelid, would you? You know, you wouldn't think they were smuggling drugs. Have they been tipped off? Did the dogs sniff a dog there and alerted them to it? I don't know. I don't know how they got caught.
Well, cannabis does smell.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it were in a secret compartment as well.
You
So
don't have to be a dog to smell it.
But yeah, I seen a picture
Who's
today.
Jeffrey Donaldson when he's at home, Gary?
Who's who?
Jeffrey Donaldson. Who's he when he's at home? Never heard of him.
I seen.
Hi, Singer.
Hi, Sanger.
Hello, Sanger. How are you?
Lassie.
I seen a picture today, and it was Donald Trump one side, Jeffrey Epstein in the middle, and on the other end were Puff Diddy.
Right.
Should be Samuel in background.
Yeah. Oh, that says it all, doesn't it?
Along with DLT and
Was it a real photo?
Rolf Harris. We were Rolf Harris there as well.
Yeah.
You look at any photo
Tell
now,
what it is. Yep.
having a clue whether it's real or not now. Marvellous, these people at doing things now with photos, manipulating them.
I've heard of Eric Donaldson. He wrote a song called Cherry O Baby.
A Northern Irish politician who served as a leader of the Democratic Union Party.
Oh.
Donaldson was a member of the Orange Order. He was also campaign manager of the Ulster Unionist Party. Enoch Powell's successor.
Oh, that says it all.
Hey, you're a boy with Enoch Powell. Spade was spade. A spade was
Yeah.
spade. A spade was spade. He said it were Monday all week. It were Monday all week.
But wasn't he one of those who brought people from India and Pakistan over at 50s as cheap labour? I'm sure he were involved with that, importing people from certain parts of the Commonwealth.
But anyway, you know, there's a lot on it going off, isn't there?
Oh, he's been accused of all sorts of stuff. He's in a bit of bother.
A bit.
He's a naughty. He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy.
23 separate charges between 1985 and 2008. 18 offences, including 1 count of rape. His wife faces 5 charges of relating to aiding and abetting.
You spelled Jeffrey wrong. It's Jeffrey with a J.
I've just researched it, Sanger, and it says that Trump has admitted to being an acquaintance of Jeffrey Epstein.
I mean, but at the end of the day, what's wrong with that? I mean, people are bound to know the guy. You can, you know, I know somebody who lives opposite here, and she was one of the nicest people you can talk to, and she turned out to be a wrong one. You know what I mean? But that doesn't automatically mean I were doing wrong things with her. You know what I mean?
That's it.
People lead normal lives and do all sorts of crazy crap.
Donald Trump was a millionaire, wasn't he, before he was president?
You are?
He was a millionaire, wasn't he?
Oh yeah.
And his family were money.
Right. You know, you can't be guilty by association for everything. You know what I mean? I mean, I've got to admit, if you go to his island, if you go to that island, shall I say, you've got to be.
Is that what Andrew Mountbatten Windsor's going to say? He's not automatically guilty by association.
Well, yeah.
No,
but I mean,
don't worry, Gary, don't worry about it.
But it's
nobody's perfect.
I think if you go into that island, you're obviously going to meet Epstein. There's nothing else there other than his building. You know what I mean?
Clinton's been associated with him as
I
well.
think everybody's been there at some
He's
point. But at the end of the
not
day,
exactly squeaky clean. He's old Billy Boy, is he?
none of them are. At the end of the day, none of them are. They're all going to. This is what happens with these millionaires. They're going to have the crack and go to these places and get up to all sorts of stuff. It's when it goes too far that's the problem. Bloody phone wants to bleep, yeah. But you know, it's just because you know somebody doesn't mean that you are involved with what they've got up to. You know, the police need to build a timeline. Who went where, when, and what were happening.
That's it.
I think nothing will come of any of it, mate, except Sam business.
Not
Too many
even if more stuff gets released.
I think there's too many wealthy people involved. Correct, Tommy. That's exactly it.
Yeah, but it's been happening, since the beginning of recorded history, hasn't it?
Correct.
I mean, look at the big Roman emperors. They were
Correct. Romans,
basically abused of power. I mean, was it Nero or Caligula?
Romans were worse for just raping random.
Oh, they were just hedonism in Roman Empire.
Yeah.
Well, you know what finished the Roman Empire off?
If you were a milkmaid in a field and there were a Roman flipping march coming towards you were going to get it.
Centurion.
You were going to get it.
Yeah, his legion would have a
correct. They'd all be on that wall and all have a go.
Centurion to get first
correct. You're all going to get it. So I'm afraid that's the way of the world.
Yeah, just an unfortunate fact. Something better to talk about than corruption and
that's it
and whatnot.
Yeah.
And even anyone really significant that's died. That was just a random one. Sam Hunt. I knew his brother Mike.
Can't wait for Thursday. All this lot coming off. She'll scalp me like she did last time.
Yeah.
It's about 2 months since I cut mine. I cut mine beginning of March. Well, when
I'm always cutting.
Caravan just cut my hair.
Chris cuts his own now.
Yeah. Oh, man after my own heart.
Well, he's not got a deal on. He ain't got as much as what you've got on partners.
This is 2 months worth, I think. Is it?
And then I cut our Callum's. I says to him other day, I says, that all needs cutting before we go away.
Yeah. You have to say the difference between a bad haircut and a good one's 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And he's colouring as well.
I nearly shaved mine off the other day. I was getting fed up. We keep going for having haircuts. But I changed my mind at last minute.
Oh, what's she doing? What's you doing? Oh, she's looking.
I got my first domino a couple of weeks ago, Gary. I had one early on Monday, and they do pizza for $10. Usually they're walking.
Oh, was it about pizza or or the game?
I think on Mondays they're doing a special any kind of pizza for a tenner, I think.
I knew this fella. He was really good at dominoes, always winning all the time. So all his mates held him down, stuffed out dominoes one by one up his arse. So he had to go to the doctor. Walks into the doctor's office. The doctor says, "Hey, don't you ever knock?"
Where's Gordo when you want him?
Well, just reminded me
Is it me, or is this time of your stream keep counting down from 40 to 20? Huh?
What?
The countdown at the beginning is 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Countdown at
I
the
missed that
beginning.
bit.
Yeah. Right at the very beginning, the countdown is 30 seconds.
Is it because it's Restream?
Mm.
Obviously, they'll roll a bit different to StreamYard. Yeah, takeaway pizza's a rip-off.
Yeah.
Oh, glad you liked them, Gary.
But yeah, I mean, our chip is opened up again. the one
Yes.
right near us, about 2 minutes away.
Yeah. Wait.
But the pizzas and kebabs and
No.
they don't do any pies or out like that. I don't even think they've got any menus printed out yet because they're very, very new. You're looking very perplexed, Richard.
Was that what Tommy's just put? Something to do with Specsavers.
I don't cut my own hair, Tommy. I don't. I go to hairdressers.
Yeah, neither do I.
I go to the Turkish chap. I tried to go in on Sunday, but he were every time I went past it, there was somebody at church. There's only a one-man band.
I mean, Chris keeps threatening to get bowl and scissors.
Bullets. Oh God, basic.
Hey.
I had that as a kid.
Yeah.
Horrible.
I've got a new bartering system in place. Lad come to cut I think he come to cut edge on Saturday and he come to do back garden yesterday. Now, it should have been 20 quid. And he asked me if I could make him some chocolate chip muffins.
Oh, I thought bacon would be involved somewhere.
So I says, yeah. I says, I've got all the ingredients. He says, I want to pay you for them. And I says, no. I says, I'll they're easy enough to knock up, you know what I mean? So he says, instead of 20 quid, he says, I'll let you pay me a tenner.
Oh.
It's not a bad deal, is it?
No.
A tenner and 12 muffins. But there you go. You know, I've got a new side hustle now.
Yeah, same here, Sandy. It has been raining here today.
It has here.
Had a shower.
Raining here.
And then
But,
sun come
Yeah,
back.
for about an hour. It started about 5 o'clock.
I was going to say it started about 5 o'clock. Well,
Really smelly rain. It stunk.
Yeah, I swear to God, I heard it thundering in distance. And I kept saying, is that thunder? But it weren't sort of right on top of us. It was way in the distance. But you can see how like clouds had come down as though it were going to piss it down. But we didn't have no thunder and lightning. So it must have just been in distance.
I think most of the barbers around here are covers because they can't possibly make any money, not even enough to cover the rent. You know what I mean? We're overrun with Turkish barbers, and there's a new thing that's sprung up. They're everywhere. Dessert shops, and there's one at bottom end of town where down at the rough end where people won't pay for anything. Certainly won't go buying a posh dessert. So I just think the covers for something else.
Could be.
You know, they're just laundering money through them or something. Because there's no, I mean, I look at my barbers. He has one person at a time. He does 4 an hour. 4 an hour. And he charges them all 6 quid, men. I mean, some of them will probably give him a tenner. I always give him a tenner and I don't ask him for a change.
Well, that's only 24 quid an hour, isn't it?
Correct. Well, no, if everybody pays him 6, but he'll probably get an odd tip there. But you say 30 quid an hour. He's there for 8 hours a day. Well, he's there from 9 till 6 every day.
You see,
The shop rent must gobble most of that up.
I don't want to start that game, Senga. I don't want to start selling them. You know what I mean? It's all red tape and everything that's involved.
Yeah, it's all regulations, hygiene.
Yeah. And then you have to have hygiene inspector come and inspect your kitchen, etc. And you have to have the insurance. And I just think to me, you know what I mean? It's I just
Well, some people selling curries online.
I just do it because I enjoy baking. That's the end of story. You know what I mean? You know, and that's all I do. And it were only because he insisted that he paid me for making these muffins, and I went, no, I don't know, I don't. You know what I'm like. You know, I don't want no. I says I've got everything in, you know, in order to make them. You know what I mean? I says I'll just whack them together, and you know. And that's when he says to Chris, says, well, he says, just give me a tenner for doing garden and cutting edge and whatever.
They charge you 12 quid for Oreo cheesecake. Bloody hell.
Ooh. But yeah, I don't want to do it and get paid for it. You know what I mean? That's not, you know what I mean? But I mean, some people can get away with it, Senga. Knowing me, I'd at social, you know, round me and sniffing about and whatever. I just don't want all hassle and everything. I mean, everybody that knows me knows I'd sooner just make you something as a gift. You know what I mean? But that's just me. I mean, and I were willing to make these. I mean, all it were flour, a bit of sugar, a bit of butter, you know, 2 eggs and vanilla and whatever, and I got them all in. And it took me, what, about 5 minutes to whack them together.
Senga, she must do it for a living if he's charging that much for a cake.
But, you know, I mean, my decorating's not best anyway, so, I mean, you know, I steer away from decorating. You know, I ain't got the steady hands that I used to have. But, I mean, if one of my friends asked me, you know, can you chuck a cheesecake together, or can you chuck us a you know, a dozen cupcakes or something together, I'd say yeah. And you know, and if they insisted on paying me, I'd say, well, look, pay me what you think they're worth. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know what I mean. I wouldn't directly ask them to pay me, but I'd say, well, you know, whatever you think they're worth, you know, pay me that, and you know, say no more, that kind of thing. But I mean, anybody that knows me knows I've always got flour in, I've always got caster sugar in, I've always got, you know, eggs, etc. You know what I mean? And I mean, when he asked me yesterday, he says, there's no rush. I says, well, I tell you what, I says, I'll make them for, you know, during week. And then I says to Chris, says, is it coming, you know, for that tenner for mowing him lawns and everything? Because it was Sunday, you see. So we just mowed lawn, and that Rita Valley, she says, I'll message you when I get home from school or college or wherever he goes. And Chris messaged him, and I thought, well, I better do him today. He actually sent Chris a photograph. That's his mum eating it. Eating a cake, one of the cakes that I made. So proof is in the eating. And if you're wondering why
definitely.
she saw her in her pyjamas and whatever, she's had a serious heart attack. So she's got to rest.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
Yes, I've sampled your wares, Jeanette, and Tracy's.
Yeah, so have I.
3 pancakes? That's a lot for a tenner. 3 pancakes for a tenner.
Is he in London?
Depends what they. Oh, right. I mean, it's a lot as in price, yeah.
I knew some do, but
I mean, to say. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I knew somebody who took out a mortgage to pay for a day out in London.
But the thing is, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, a pancake is just flour, milk, and eggs. And it's like a yolk, like, you know, like a bog standard batter mix.
Oh, it comes in all sorts of you get all sorts of pancakes.
But yeah, you know what I mean. I mean, you can have crepes; they're the very thin ones.
Yeah.
But they all, when it all boils down to it, the ingredients is more or less all the same. That's
Yeah,
it,
Tommy,
and
yeah.
that's exactly what Chris has said, Tommy. I mean, and he only lives down bottom at Rowood, and you know, he I don't know how I come anyway. I think he does Joanne's on end here. There's some relation to Joanne. And Chris approached him one day and he says, you know, will you come and do our back garden? So, and Nari's done edge as well, so that not want doing for a few months.
Oh, lovely.
Hi, Stuart.
Hello.
So yeah, I mean the lad's only 15, so he's you know, same as Tommy says, is at least he's going up off his arse and, you know, earning a few bob.
Yeah, not like these ones who seem to be work shy, don't want to work.
But you see, same as Chris says, I'd sooner pay him than knacker myself up, me doing it. I mean, we've got edge trim.
Jason, there's a zoo there as well, isn't there?
So yeah. Same as Chris says, you know, if he's willing to do it and for a fair price.
Yeah.
So, I mean, because his elbow, he's got problems with his elbow now and all. So he's got a glove for his hand. He's got like a strap-up thing that he puts on his elbow. You know, like a Velcro, like a, I don't know what you call it.
Yeah, Velcro pans out. They come on like a strap.
It's like supports it. It's like a support thing.
Yeah.
But he has got one of them. You know that them gloves is made out of. He's got one to put on his elbow, but it makes it sweat.
Yeah.
I was sweating last night in bed for some reason.
I woke up lathered.
My back was wet for some reason. I thought cats had pissed on me at one point.
Yeah, he has all equipment, Tommy. He's got all equipment. He come with lawnmower and his own trimmer. I know it's like what they're called. It's not like tube grip. It's like that's, you know, that stuff that them gloves is made out on. That tell me, Richard, what they're called.
I haven't a fucking clue what you're talking about. Stretchy shit that you put on your elbow.
Is it them sort of gloves you wear when baking? Like latex gloves.
Looks a bit like what's it called? Her head's at last at Summer Wine's crinkly stockings.
Nora Batty.
Nora Batty, that's it. Wet spot, yeah, that's when I woke up with a wet spot.
The late Cappy staff.
Oh dear.
And I weren't watching Ex-Hamster either, Gary, before you think that. It was my back, for some reason. My back was piss wet through. I thought, Jesus Christ, I don't recall it being that warm.
You've eaten on.
That's it, what I'm talking about.
Yeah, elbow support.
Yeah.
I've got some
that makes his arms sweat.
Mine are for knees, though.
It must be a breathable version of that.
But the one that he's got, just have a look.
I've got some of them as well, compression stockings.
That's the ones I was talking about. It's a compression thing for his elbow.
But you're a right bastard to get on and off. Jesus Christ, you're like Michael Flatley trying to get the damn things on. Up in that bedroom. Everyone won't stop bloody beeping.
This one is actually classed as an elbow brace. This is the one that is.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that one.
yeah. Because you get ones for your knee as well.
I need a full ankle. His ankle won't be.
But yeah, that one is classed as a brace, an elbow brace, whereas the other one is like a compression thing. But it makes his arm sweat. I mean, them gloves do after a bit.
Yeah, I've got any for elbows, but I've got some for knees exactly the same. Well, they look similar anyway. I've got my bionic knee thing. I haven't used it for ages. That's actually got metal in it and hinges.
Yeah, I've seen them, and the circular things on the
I
side.
keep spraying it with WD-40 when I work because it squeaked when I walked. Yeah, I've already got all that gadgetry, Tommy, for putting socks on. I've already got all that.
Yeah, and he even passed his knowledge on to Chris, and Chris bought one and all.
Yeah, they're bloody marvellous for putting socks on. I have two different
Try to
sorts.
use my hands.
Well, you see, Chris.
I can do one leg all right with my hands. It's my left leg. I can't do with
Chris
my
is
hips.
saying. Chris is saying. That if
Well,
you're right
cutting your toenails, I can do my right foot, no problem. I can cut my right toenails, no problem, but I can't cut my left ones. That's why I have a special gadget for that as well.
Oh my God!
That's for doing your toenails week, you see.
Oh, yeah, I think it's well, yeah.
Got clippers on end.
Yeah, but you'd be better off with a grinder.
I've got a grinder for our biscuits.
I can't imagine that being too safe.
8-inch discs.
Bolts and a grinder.
Laura's stockings.
Not the 5-inch discs.
But yeah, I mean,
You have to buy these things when you're a tad spazified, you know.
Aye.
But yeah, I've got the sock gadgets, Tommy. I've already done that one. I've had one for about 18 months, the sock putter on it. Brilliant. Use it every single day, twice.
yeah, I mean,
Pre-sock.
Chris knows the struggle because when you've got a bad hip, you're all right putting one on, but
Correct.
when it comes to the one where you've got the bad hip,
No chance. It's like if you drop some, if you drop from a top floor outside and there's nothing around you, that's staying on the floor until you can kick it to somewhere where there's a wall or a fence.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, up saying Chris has got the exact same. He don't like touching feet, and he don't like anybody touching his feet.
I think they're bogging her feet. Is that the word? Singing, bogging. Is that what they call it? Bogging.
But yeah, Chris don't like anybody touching his feet.
I don't even like looking at them. I think they're bloody awful things. These people, these weirdos that have foot fetishes, they are ill. They are bloody ill.
I can't imagine anybody wanting to lick my feet.
Oh, they're into it. There's plenty on these bloody sites that are into it.
Licking feet. Oh God, I can't think of anything
Oh,
worse.
Hellfire Calf, what are you all to do? A bowl of cocoa.
I thought corrupt monks were bad. Now we're on about.
Coming back in a minute.
Something she's throwing it microwave.
Oh, yeah, some bloody.
Oh God. Ugh.
Oh,
People have got foot fetishes that like
Oh, God,
people's
no.
feet.
Oh, can't.
Richard says not that on this planet. I
No,
can
they're not. I've watched them on these other websites that you can visit, and people actually pay money to see somebody mess with their feet. I think, what the hell are you on?
anybody touches that, the target will get chopped off.
Did you hear that? Chris says if anybody comes towards me, tries to lick my feet, he says I'm chopping the fucking tongue off.
Yeah.
Oh, it's disgusting. Absolutely gross. It doesn't out to me. Gross.
What Chris has just said.
Oh,
He says the dirty bastards.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah, it's disgusting. What on earth? No, God, no.
I mean, there's a lot of funny things out there, and I forget what it's called now. But watching somebody shit, that's got to be one of the worst things.
No.
That's got to be the ultimate Ugh.
No,
Weirdos. There's a
I've never
couple
seen that because that is not allowed on even on websites. That's not
Websites,
allowed.
no.
You'd have to go on the dark web.
It's
to
not
find
fried
it.
to know. In a frying pan.
It's
Oh,
a,
Oh,
it's called
we're just
that.
going. This whole thing's going downhill.
I know.
it's going
you
on.
can't- I've never seen anything like that because
No,
that's
stick-
not even on the internet. I mean,
Let's
that's,
stick to corrupt monks,
that is absolutely wrong.
smuggling drugs.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
That is
Well,
the,
I'll tell you what's stupid, what I think stupid, TikTok. That is just absolutely doesn't even go there where levels of TikTok. TikTok is
oh, they're all false and fake.
oh, yeah.
They're not real.
You can't all the hair crap. And the woman falls over to that.
Behind the designer,
Ooh.
flipping filters and stuff.
Yeah.
And they do it. It says here, a poo fetish is medically referred to as coprophilia.
And that's different.
Oh no!
I've heard of that. I've heard of the illness where people start to scratch and pick their own shit and eat it during their sleep. I've heard that. That's an illness. That's not a fetish. That's being something wrong upstairs.
It says it involves a sexual arousal
My
from
God! Oh,
viewing, smelling, or handling. Ugh, I can't think about. Ooh.
No,
I Gordo, by the way.
That's just gross.
yeah, correct.
So that you just
Scat, that's what it's called. They call scat videos. That's it.
There's no flipping scat gets into my computer. That is for sure.
oh.
Draw the line there. I'm afraid.
yeah.
But yeah. Ooh. Yeah, it's. I mean, that's even more disgusting than anybody licking your feet.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's absolutely gross. But, no way. I'd draw the line. The Gordo channel is now fully gone as well.
Ooh, what happened?
I mean,
Trolls.
It's been hacked. YouTube. Well, I had my Google account hacked.
How the hell do they hack a Google account? I don't know how the hell they do it.
Yep.
I mean, how do they get your password?
Don't know, because somebody changed when my Google account got hacked. They managed to change the recovery email, the email address associated with it and everything. I had to create another Google account so I could contact YouTube, and they confirmed my channel had been compromised. Fortunately, my YouTube were unaffected, but so beef up your security.
Guess what? Eprophilia is.
I don't want to know.
It's a fetish of flatulence.
Yeah, I might suffer with that a bit. I do like a good fight and wash.
Everyone likes to smell of their own farts, don't they?
If you don't, when you go to bed and you drop your guts, everybody has a quick laugh at sheet to check that it's still up to standard.
Dendrophilia is a sexual arousal to trees.
Oh yeah, I'm always getting that. What the friggin' hell's that all about?
Lithophilia, arousal to stone or gravel.
Ah.
Stiffies.
fucking hell.
Hey, God, you should dox this person.
Agalmaltophilia is attraction to statues, mannequins, or dolls.
Ah.
Right.
There's a film called The Mannequin. It was about that, and this mannequin come to life. Oh, we're in it. I'll have to look it up.
Security on Google now is pretty good. I managed to get my cell locked out till the week, and I couldn't get into my own account, and I knew passwords. And I can't even remember my Google password.
Here's one for you.
But I do have it stored.
Xylophilia, arousal to wood.
Ah.
Oh, you won't believe who were in that film, The Mannequin. It were from Sex and the City.
People.
Kim Cattrall.
Kim Cattrall, sure.
Yeah,
Here's one for you.
she was born in Liverpool, so she's technically a Scouser.
necrophilia, the desire to use a human partner as furniture. Oh my God.
Oh, Senga.
A guy I knew worked.
That's called
more
necrophilia, by the way.
Yeah, well,
Oh, yeah,
that's
that's
about
quite,
that.
that's quite well, it's not common, but it does. I think it goes on a lot more than what we know
Arousal
about.
to corpses.
Cats, you're pissing me off. Yeah, well.
Now, the foot fetish, the proper name for it is called podophilia. Foot
It's called
fetish.
Freeman hard-on willies.
It says foot fetishism, one of the most common yet often categorised in broader, unusual lists.
They're just not screwed up there about the sort of way there.
Something not right there.
Oh.
They are metrophiliacs.
Oh, that's people who are into diving on and off underground.
People aroused by poetry. Aroused by poetry.
Oh, I've been known to get it turned on by the
There was a young
poem,
man called Dean who invented a wanking machine. On a
Fucking
99
Joe
stroke,
went
the
up
thing
here and
broke
Jack
and
got
was
the back
smashed
end
to
out
smithereens.
when he got to the top.
There you go, a bit of poetry. Well, I know it's a limerick, but
Never like it.
This Stuart says there's some weird folks out there.
Oh, there is some weirdos. I tell you what, it's going to get worse.
Yeah, you're safe here, Gordo.
don't keep talking about shit.
Bria says, stay there while I use you as an armchair.
Yeah, just like he wants to fry up your turds, you're right.
Yeah.
It's got to be they're not wired up properly.
Correct. Definitely not.
Yeah, it's not wired up here, right?
Well, what's considered normal these days?
Nothing real, is it? No,
It's a very wide definition, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wonder what Gary's fetish is called.
Who's fetish?
Gary.
Why's
Has he got a fetish?
Gary? What's
He's got a
Gary's
foot fetish.
No.
He's got, I think he's got the dark side fetish. Or I think get your wife to change your oil and sun plug fetish.
Hey, Senga, what? In a similar vein, is it Iceland where Penis Museum is?
Yeah.
But there's also a Vagina Museum in London.
Right.
And I'm not fanning you.
Yeah. I went to security card giving me a bit of lip.
I know. I think it was on YouTube. I seen a woman marry her own car. I know. Gary's foot fetish is gloves.
Gloves?
It's just called glove fetish.
Bria, you just reminded me of a Shania Twain song that don't attract me. That don't impress me much. But is it the Chinese machine? Take off your shoes before you let me get in. I can't believe you kiss your car goodnight. Come on, tell me, honey, you must be joking. That was the last verse. It's the last verse of that song, isn't it? Yeah. Can't believe you kiss your car.
Metal dildos. Ew. When I do live stream tomorrow night, Singer, I'm gonna get a dildo and mix me stuff with a dildo.
Yeah.
Or put it on your mixer.
I think they make a very good mixer because they'll go.
It's a good battery.
Yeah. I'll have to borrow Richard's love bug.
Get the old love bug going.
Love buzz.
That should mix up a good batter, shouldn't it?
Correct.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're quite normal, Gary, if you've got a glove fetish. It's one of the more common.
I mean, I'm not into gloves, but I don't mind the old suspenders and stuff, you know.
You know,
not for me to wear.
They one of the more normal fetishes.
You know.
But yeah, you know what I mean.
It's should we say a less extreme one.
Yeah. It's one of the what you put in. If you were to put them in the category, it's like a standard category.
Does it get Leslie to wear latex gloves?
Seen that on Facebook.
It's got to be orange ones. The other ones that China wears.
I seen that on. I think it. I'm sure it were on Facebook. They bought the wife some volume shampoo. It says it don't fucking work. But anyway,
Oh God! Oh, you're on form tonight.
but yeah, you know, knee length boots and stockings
Oh,
and
kinky boots.
suspenders.
Well, fine.
Yeah,
Up to fine, not me.
They all the standard. If you were to put them in a category, they just the standard fetishes.
Yeah, Miss Whiplash.
Not
But
at all.
anyway,
It's shit, baby. I can fuck off out with all that crap. God for me, that shit.
I mean, not Singer. Crypto likes her whips.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel a Devo moment coming on here.
You know what I mean? But I mean, I'm boring. I ain't got any fetishes.
I am.
We've got a feet.
Ugh.
There you go. Nice
but
Devo
yeah.
moment.
No, I'm not into whips or latex or things like that. You know what I mean?
You know, I wish.
I'm wondering because I've got quite a few wigs. Is it a wig fetish?
Have a look at the internet and tell you.
You know, because I like to buy wigs.
Yeah.
So is that a wig fetish? I don't know.
Well, does it get you aroused? If it doesn't, it's not a fetish.
No, not really.
You just like to have some wigs. I like to possess a collection of wigs.
I mean, it's like when it's a special occasion, I just wear them, like, you know.
The old syrup. The old syrup.
Anyway, so.
Fuck off out with all them clubs.
But yeah, I mean, you know, if that was to sort of be my fetish, I mean, you could say go wig fetish because I've got probably about half a dozen, if not more. But anyway,
Yeah.
I mean, a wig fetish should be there, like stroking your wig, wouldn't it?
Or is it
I'm putting another one back on and doing all this and
wife?
If you have to ask what people did on the bog, you know, read a book, newspaper. That newspaper one, wasn't it?
yeah.
Newspaper
Oh,
on copper.
What were we going to say, Richard?
Forgetting now. Oh, I'm going to say, wife said to me once, she says, I'm thinking of getting a boob job. I said, just rub them with toilet paper. It works on your ass.
that were another thing and all. That Zach Polanski, who is the leader of the Green Party, went on Good Morning Britain this morning, and he brought up some of the Ed Balls had said when about 16 years ago when he were an MP, right? So Ed Balls, double sixed him, and he says, "Well, didn't you once say that hypnosis could make a woman's boobs grow?"
What?
And he went, "Yeah, they says that were a long time ago." He says, "Well, you've just brought up what I did a long time ago. It's all right for one and not for other."
Yeah.
That's good for the gooses, good for the gander.
And he got roasted. Honest to God, he got roasted.
So,
He wanted to talk about what he wanted to talk about, not what questions they were asking him. Yeah, you were.
Ben Doon again. Oh, yes.
You know what I mean? And I just sat there shaking my head, and I'm thinking, well, you agreed to go on programme in first place.
yeah.
Like that you got roasted by, Susanna Reid and Ed Balls, nobody else's.
This is the trouble.
She give us some shit, that woman.
But
it's difficult to be in the public eye without irritating it.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Hi, Johnny Five.
Hi, Johnny. Oh,
The fact of the matter is, he agreed to do an interview on the TV.
Yeah.
It were all right for him to bring something up that Ed Balls had done 16 years ago. But when Boot were on other foot and he says something about, didn't you want to say that, you know, a woman could make her boobs grow by hypnosis? Oh, well, that were a long time ago. Yeah, you know, what's good for goose is good for gander, same as partner said.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, we got a right roasting.
Oh, no.
And it was one of these things, when they asked a difficult question, you know,
Couldn't answer it, could it?
no, it was sort of like swiftly moving on type of thing.
I remember about a boob job. I remember that. Yeah, it was a long time ago, yeah. I swear I got banned from that. What it?
Richard,
I've seen them.
call her
I've seen
lad.
them, Tracy. Them
She's a cooking fat.
AI,
Cat.
bollocks.
yeah. Johnny sent me some AI pictures on
Oh, yeah.
what's
With
that?
the AI or A up.
AI.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
and I just sat there and I thought, you twat.
Yeah.
And I sat there and I said, same thing as I always say, you're pissing the same pot.
Yeah.
Even Green Party.
Every one of them. Every one of them. I don't care. I don't get sick. I'm not really interested in any of them.
But it's like this: if you've got skeleton in your body, you know, don't, you know, be a leader of a party. You know what I mean?
Gordo, what was the prize? An alibi for a fortnight.
But yeah,
That's one thing I do. Don't do that. I don't follow politics. I'm not interested in it.
I mean, I think he thought he was just going to go because obviously elections is in a bit, May elections.
Yeah.
I think he just thought he was going to go there and saying, well, we're going to do this and we're going to do that and we're going to do other. Yeah.
It's all council elections. Oh, that'll be a wonderful turnout.
Next month.
I'm going on with it.
7th of May.
Yeah. Let him crack on. I won't be waiting for any of them.
But anyway,
Thursday.
I think his expectations were we were going to sit there and we were going to say, well, you know, we'd do this and we'd do that and we're going to do this and other.
And after them local elections, Stormer's going to stand down. You watch.
But
Well, we'll run them up in the government again.
It's going to be an absolute whitewash against Labour. Absolute whitewash. They're going to get hammered.
Have you heard of that new political party called Restore Britain?
Yeah.
I thought this Green Party were a bit of a,
Yeah.
you know, we're wet.
No, they just want to tax the motorists to death.
Yeah.
That's why. That's
Yeah.
all.
Tell you what, the best way to do it.
Remember, Lib Dem and Green is a wasted vote.
Bring the cons back in. At least you know where you stand with cons, don't you?
But yeah, I think he just thought he were going to sit there and they were going to let him have his say about what, you know, if they got in or if they got this, that, and other. It weren't as simple as that. They grilled him on different questions, and
Fuck all.
yeah, he sort of darted around it.
Oh, they do. They all do. They all do. Certain things.
Fact.
The problem is, if you vote for Green and Lib Dem, you're actually helping one of the main parties. So you know you've got to try and vote strategically. You know, don't think, oh my God, I can't make up my mind, so I'll vote for some ridiculous party, because that is actually giving the opposition a vote. You know what I mean?
It's always.
I don't vote. I'll be honest with you. I don't vote at all.
Oh, you should vote. No vote, no right to say. That's what they say.
I don't care.
But anyway.
No.
Anyway.
Not a right as well. You know, the right to choose.
You should always vote. You should always vote.
No.
One thing that we're still allowed to do that we can do.
I haven't voted for years.
No, this last election.
I mean, everybody knows my opinion. The opposite's been hot. So, if let's say Reform took over, they'd still be the same shit as what Labour is.
Oh, that'd be bad if
They've been
we
constant over the same fucking shit.
You know what I mean? If Green
that
Party,
raving lunatic in charge, whatever he's called.
if Green Party
Most
got
raving lunatic
into
party.
power, they still have the previous government, the shit that they've got
Oh yes.
country in,
No, getting more.
and they're not gonna turn it around overnight, are they?
Can't turn this off overnight.
Yeah, by the time they've started turning it
Get on
around,
with
they get voted out.
This country's a bit past it now, unfortunately. It's a bit beyond repair, really.
But,
Yeah, all we've got to do is just get on with it. Whatever government, doing a lot.
We've no army, we've no military, we've no nothing. You know what I mean? We've not.
but yeah, you know what I mean.
Tommy knows who I'm on about.
It's Rupert Lowe.
Yeah. He's formed a political party called Restore Britain.
Oh, but yeah, they all, you know,
Going to stop all immigration.
This is going back decades and decades.
It's immigration beyond the thought now.
You know, to Maggie Thatcher's era. You know what I mean? The next government have inherited the problems that previous government had got, and so forth and so forth.
It's gone on and on and on and on.
Is it MP for Great Yarmouth is Rupert Lowe?
See, the problem is they all promise. I mean, this Restore England, whatever they call it, they say they're going to stop this. How? How are they going to stop it? How? Tell me how.
Exactly.
You know, and
are you going to put people all around the coastlines with a Gatling gun every 500 metres?
I'm going to say, are they going to stop them? There's no stopping them.
Can't. All you can do is make it less attractive of a location for them to come to. That's what you've got to do.
And my opinion is, you give them jack shit. They'll soon change their mind and want to go back to where.
Just don't make it so they don't want to come here.
Yeah.
That's it.
They don't get no housing, they don't get no benefits, etc. Don't get jack shit.
They get stuck in the where they are.
That's what it won't happen. It won't happen because we love giving stuff away here.
Because we're idiots.
We could put the Navy in the water. We haven't got enough Navy, Sanger. You just about got enough just to cover the corner of Scotland with no military.
Well, the only reason we got two carriers is because it was cheaper.
You know what I mean?
To build, to commission the second one than to scrap it all.
Trump mentioned that other week. He says it's bloody laughing stock our flipping ships, and they are. We've got 7 ships, is it? And 5 of them are not fit for use. You know,
but Queen Elizabeth wasn't without its problems.
But
you've got so the people do not want to come. Simple as that.
Yeah, I totally agree with you there, Richard.
You've got to in charge won't do that.
You've got to make it less appealing to come to Britain.
Well, you've just got to make it so it's not appealing at all.
Well, that's what I mean.
Hey, Crypto.
You know, if
you get straight back out again.
Crypto, you know what I mean? They thinking that they come to Britain, they're going to get a house, they're going to get the benefits, blah, blah, blah. They're going to send money over to the relatives.
The minute they touch sand, they get 45 quid each. The minute they touch down.
You know, you find your own accommodation, you get a job or whatever, you pay your own way. Why should government fund them?
But it's not about returning people. They should just make it so they don't want to come.
Yeah.
When they come in here, they don't say, well, let's go to Ukraine instead. Oh, yeah, let's go there where there's absolutely nothing for us except bombed out buildings. You know, they go through umpteen countries because they know we're a soft touch. And when they get to France, the French just let them do their own thing. They don't stop them.
And our government supposedly paying the French to stop them from coming in first place.
Well, they don't. They just leave them.
Hi, Tim.
Yeah, exactly. Hi, Tim.
You won't be far behind.
If I were in charge, there'd be a frigging clean-up, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Benefits would stop. I want every claimant to come and visit me first and explain the case.
Yeah. But yeah, same as you say, the government is too soft for them.
Correct.
Of course they are.
And then half at time, the raping children and women and
Get
doing
away with
doing all these
it. A bit of shoplifting.
all these things. You know what I mean? And there's
Shoplifting. We've got enough English people do that.
Exactly.
but yeah,
Oh, I tell you.
You want to go down Blackburn, Senga? My God.
They're all over, aren't
So it's you honestly, you're one on your own in Blackburn now. You really
yeah,
are.
well, there's certain parts of Sheffield that's like that as well.
they? I mean, what gets me about over there, Richard, that sometimes you see them, the next
It
summer,
always says spot the white man area.
you'll see them scattered somewhere, they'll come back and start saying them on a fucking market with bags of all.
But yeah, you know what I mean. It's
The country streets going, well, I said, oh, what am I looking at?
I mean, I've always said as well, bring the death penalty back because that you wouldn't want to, you know. I mean, look at how strict they are in American prisons. I mean, yeah, I know only certain states have still got the death penalty,
It's quite a few states got it. California.
but it's a deterrent to not, you know, if they think they're going to get death penalty.
It's one thing.
But having said that, a lot of these people that are on death row are there for years and years and years before they get executed.
That's what I mean.
Well, some people have been wrongly convicted.
Exactly.
You know, Louisiana's been a few
I'll never come back in that country.
wrongly convicted.
There's been lots of people hung that shouldn't have been hung, but it's collateral damage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a thing on History Channel, and it's out of
Gary, P45 liquid.
who's there that does this bomb disposal thing? What's the name? Oh, what's the name? It's got short dark hair.
Are you on about actress or an actual real bomb?
An actress.
She's out of she was out of line of duty. I forgot her damn name.
Yeah. I forget what her name is, but her husband is an historian, and they've sort of combined the two to look at not just
Pardon me.
today's murders, and it's called the Murder Map of Britain. And they did one about Christie that performed illegal abortions and then and that, they got him to
the Welsh guy.
Yeah, somebody Evans, who weren't it?
He got hung for that, and he didn't do it.
Yeah.
He didn't confess. He said all along it weren't him.
And his wife were one of women that were killed, and they blamed him.
Correct. Christie gassed him. He did. He said that now you go to sleep now, and actually had a rubber hose going to a mask that we just plumbed into natural gas and killed them that way.
Yeah.
And then
he
ripped them up in outside outhouses and toilets and stuff.
Yeah. He was hung for something that he never did.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
He was. I remember watching the film about that, and he's just, I never did it. He's had it judged. Straight to the gallows. Gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's her and her husband. But anyway, they do like what they call a murder map of Britain, and they go around different places, you know, documenting different murders.
Yeah.
And they did one on grave robbers as well. I forget where that were though. But anyway, it looks quite interesting.
What's that on History Channel?
It's on History Channel, yeah, I think it is. I think it's on a Monday.
Yeah, I can get catch up on mine.
It's called Murder Map of Britain.
Oh, look at that.
No.
Who was that Evans? Was it Timothy Evans?
It was Evans. His surname was definitely Evans.
Yeah. He were falsely convicted of murder.
He was played by John Hurt.
Is that the one accent? Yeah, I know about that.
Very young John Hurt.
It says Sky History TV channel.
So It's a good film. I've watched
I'll
that.
get it.
Britain's murder. Yeah. Yes.
Bloody gruesome. And when police
Britain's
knock on bricks,
murder
they have
map
to wall it
with
back
Vicky
and all.
McClure and Johnny Owen.
I'll get that watch. I'll watch it later, that, actually.
I'll send you a link anyway, Stuart.
Yeah, send us a link.
What did Grey Brothers do? Rob what? What were they
No,
doing?
what they were doing was, I don't know. I forget what it were about, but
Yeah, what was the crime though?
Well,
they were just turning up. I don't know. Anyway,
What's a grave robber's crime? I don't. That's what I'm trying to understand. What's
Yeah.
Scotland's
Murder,
most
people
evil
doing
killer
it.
still unsolved. Britain's
they're
murder.
obviously stealing something,
Oh yeah.
They were
What? I
turning
don't
up and getting these people.
exhuming
Dead
bodies.
bodies.
Why would you nick a body? It's supposed to be mad out of a body.
Well, if they've got something, if they're buried with something of value,
No, that's what I'm
that's
trying to
one.
come
That's
to.
one.
And
That's
Crippen
one
Stealing
reason.
jewellery.
There's another one that
I don't think that you get up in the morning, go to the cemetery, and there'll just be loads of holes in for because somebody's pinched out grave.
Yeah.
That film you're on about, it's called 10 Rillington Place.
Yeah.
Burke and Hay are the name of the fellas, the Edinburgh killers who sold their victims' bodies for dissection. That's what I'm on
Right.
about.
So they pinched the bodies for scientific reason.
Yeah, well, they were getting paid for it. And the name was Burke. One was Burke and one was Hay. Right, I'm going to send this to Stuart.
Yeah, send it.
It's on. It is on Sky History.
Yeah, I think guys. Well, send us a link anyway, Janet. I can get it on my Sky, but I'll send us a link anyway.
Some queer folk about nicking sticks.
It says, discover the true story of Burke and Hay, the Edinburgh killers who murdered for profit and sold bodies to medical science in the 19th century in Scotland.
Surprised that they need to, sell bodies, and just the amount of people that die naturally.
That's it, isn't it?
I mean, they're cutting them up every day at Manchester University.
Britain's Murder Map is a unique historical
they're not
crime
being paid.
series
Oh,
that sees Vicky McClure and her historian husband, Johnny Owen, travel the UK exploring historic, culturally significant crimes that have changed the face of the modern Britain. The couple investigate unsolved murders, miscarriages of justice, and milestone cases that have changed the law. And it started on the 7th of April. This is the story of this Duke and Hay. It says it was a cold November evening in 1827, and Irish labourer turned landlord William Hay had a problem. His lodger, a man by the name of Donald, where's your trousers?
Andy Stewart reference.
It says he just died of dropsy. What's dropsy?
Some sort of medical condition.
Shortly before receiving his quarterly army pension, Donald owed Hay
Fluid retention.
£4 he owed him in back rent.
Bloody hell, for a knicker. Jesus Christ, he had to go.
The equivalent of nearly £300 today.
Ooh.
Furious at Donald's inconsiderate inability to stay alive long enough to pay his way, Hay lamented his lot to his friend and fellow Irishman, William Burke. It wasn't long before they came up with a solution. Why not sell Donald's body?
wow.
Yeah.
There was money to be made from dead bodies in the Edinburgh of the 1820s.
There you go.
It had become a leading European centre for the study of medicine.
Gary says his knob dropped off.
I don't even know what dropsy is.
Oh,
Hey, look, guess how much they got paid for his dead body?
Go on,
So no-
10 bob.
10
so
quid.
no knob cheese then.
Tell
10
you,
how much?
10 quid.
10 quid, yeah, not bad.
yeah.
Back in day.
That's only in winter though, because
Wow.
they could become chilled.
Ah.
Yeah.
So if they were a bit manky and gone off, they weren't worth as much. Is that what you're saying?
They're only 7 quid in summer.
If they had a bit of blue fluff on them,
Yeah.
they're only 7 quid.
Yeah.
The fresher the better.
Yeah. Oh, what a racket. Well, that look one nowadays, Jesus.
17 quid you were rich, weren't you, them days? You know, 3 or 4, that's it.
That's why we have graves in steel cages. He bloody hell, Senior.
Oh, Jimmy Savile's grave had to be encased in
They
concrete.
offered
It all come out what he'd done.
they offered him £7 and 10 shillings for Donald's body.
£7 and 10 shillings.
Mm.
What was that with or without his trousers?
Donald, where's your trousers? I come down from
But then they
the
went
sky
on
and
to
know
kill
everything
people
came up
just
to
for
shine.
selling the bodies to,
Yeah.
it were a money maker, you see.
See you later, Jason.
Catch you later, Jason.
See you later,
Stay
Jason.
alive.
Yeah. Or somebody will be selling you. I don't want to see you on eBay tomorrow for 50 quid, still warm.
That was just the prelude to it. They sold his body to science. They thought, hey, hope we can make a tiny bob or two here, and then they went on to murder people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Don't go dancing in Scotland because it's murder on the dance floor.
This is in Edinburgh.
I don't think she's Scottish, is she,
No,
Sophie?
I was just saying it's murder on the dance floor.
Well,
Read more about British history. The truth about Dick Turpin.
Oh, Dick Turpin, he were a bugger.
oh, yeah, well,
Yeah.
They're
And there
bringing
was a
out
guy
new
on
version.
1% Club who claimed he was descended from Dick Turpin.
They're bringing out a new
Keith Turpin?
version nowadays to meet today's modern standards. It's called Dick Turban.
Stand and deliver your money or your life.
The Uncle Ben's Rice Club have decided to bring a new version of Dick Turpin out. Yeah, we have a big Manchester. There's one in
All in
Manchester, a big
all-
medical school.
All in all, this Heron Burke killed 16 people.
Is that it? 16?
And the 16 people,
God,
they
that's
only made up
Yorkshire Ripper.
£150.
Jesus Christ. Did they get caught?
Yes.
What happened to them? Did they sell them on? Hang them and sell them?
I've got caught with warehouse. I get bodies out.
And that
Yeah,
in
what-
today's money would be £10,000. What money they'd made with murdering people.
What is it really to go end up doing it? What happened to them? Did they get hung or killed or something?
It says the trial and execution of William Burke. So obviously,
That's answered that question.
yeah.
Hung by neck for you one day.
Probably put them in stocks for a weekend while everybody threw rotten fruit to them for 48 hours before they hung them.
Yeah, and then they were on the hey, where's Stuart gone?
Oh, they've just been sold. It's been sold.
I've sold his body.
Highest bidder.
I've sold his body to medical science.
He's back.
Yeah. I was just about to leave there, but what the hell went on there?
You thought somebody had sold you then?
No, I heard that with Richard. I mean, so, yeah.
Yeah, my uncle got took in by police for Bible John. I heard that's one of the things that they investigate. To know somebody called Bible John.
Bible John. Bloody hell. How's Bible John?
What's that?
What's on there?
Oh.
Bible John.
Just playing up.
Oh God.
What do you do? Ram Old Testament in the gob and chalk 'em?
Just reminded me of
Who does that look like?
something from Mock the Week.
I know.
There's a
It looks
He's a
like
serial
Bible.
killer.
Oh,
And
it's like
when you
Bible
bite,
John
you
to
bite
me.
one of your victims on the arse, you call
Johnny.
them muncher.
Johnny.
It's Johnny.
Where's that from?
The Glasgow Killer.
Yeah.
Sentenced them to death
Peaky
and put them
Blinders.
on display for science.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like Peaky Blinder there.
Yeah, I hear it.
I'll say you, yeah.
That AI bloody about it makes some bloody hell.
Well, in these parts, we had Peter Sutcliffe.
Yeah.
He killed that many.
He killed
Killed
him. He were a
Killed
master with a ball paying out of that bugger.
Oh, yeah. Or, what is it? Billy Ball in sock.
That's supposedly Bible, John.
It looks a bit weird. Bible job.
I was like one of those what is it?
Yeah, identity thing.
Left Bible verses took women from Barrowlands. He's a Glasgow killer.
And it were in 60s, so it's not all that. Patricia Docker, Jemima MacDonald, and Ellen
I must be a serial killer. I could murder a Weetabix.
were murdered in Glasgow in the late 1960s. Their names became synonymous with Bible John, the man believed to have been responsible for all three killings.
No.
They'd only gone for a dance at Ballroom.
I think his last victim was Frenine from Scotland. Like Taggart, yeah. Taggart, I used to like Taggart, that programme.
Yeah.
I used to love Taggart.
Oh, Taggart.
I don't think I ever watched that.
I used to like it, Taggart.
Oh, good. Oh,
I like
Taggart.
that other one that's
Columbo.
Oh, I used to love Columbo.
He gets his name because before he killed his victims, he would quote in Bible scriptures.
Thou shalt not kill.
Whack him like that. Whack him like that. And say amen.
Oh, Gary, was that Dennis Nielsen? He was Scottish. Unfortunately.
No, that was Crippen who drowned. Weren't it Crippen that drowned him in Bath?
Yeah, sure it was. Yeah.
Hey, we've got a claim to fame as well, because where I used to live in Nottinghamshire, a place called Worksop, they caught that Dennis Nielsen in a chippy in Worksop.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Talk about that guy. I can't remember how many years ago, but yeah. Dennis Nielsen.
And basically we're murdering them because they'd gone out dancing.
Yeah.
And it's like misogyny, what they're calling it.
Well, he's
Some weird guys, there's some weird people out there, even there. It's getting like it now.
he died 8 years ago.
Yeah. So yeah, that yeah, Dennis Nielsen were caught in a chippy in Worksop.
Hey, what
That's
Peter
the
Sutcliffe
imagine.
arrested somewhere around Sheffield?
No, he got arrested in Leeds.
Over at Leeds. I thought it was some.
I'm sure it was Leeds or on a board at Leeds or something because he actually lived in Bradford.
He did, yes. I know the exact
I'm
time.
sure we got him in Leeds. I'm not quite sure that, but
I know it was away
I
from.
really don't like how what? Jesus.
He's another one who's no longer with us.
Right, hopefully.
But I thought we were caught in Leeds, but I don't know.
I'm sure it was Leeds. I'm not percent sure, right? But I know we caught. Can't remember Leeds. I was probably, I don't know.
But he got.
I'm really young. Oh, bloody hell.
It was Sheffield where they were arrested.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, I do that.
Yeah.
I spoke with Leeds. I don't know. I really know what time part. Bloody hell,
Yeah, because his car, I think it was a Ford Corsair, had false plates on it.
Oh, yeah. I remember now, yeah.
Yeah, the one you referring to, Gary, his name was George Joseph Smith.
Correct, how the cops did it with false plates.
And
Yeah.
it was often referred to as the Brides in the Bath murderer. And he operated between 1912 and 1914.
He didn't have much of a career, did he?
No.
Pardon me? And he were a bigamist.
Well, it will be if he keeps putting all his bloody brides in Bath.
It says who married multiple women only to murder them for financial gain shortly after taking out life insurance policies.
What a weird in them times, weren't they? They didn't care. In them days. Well, nothing where you could go.
Who were murdering in Worksop, you said?
Yeah.
Dennis Nielsen.
Ah.
Yeah, he was another one, oh.
Yeah.
Like same, man.
And I mean, I were only a kid, but I can remember it being all of it knew was that it was two coppers on the beat in the panda car, and they seen this bloke walking into Chippy and thought, hey, oh, that looks like that Dennis Nielsen. Anyway, they phoned back up and they went in and arrested him in a Chippy in Worksop.
I bet he wish he never walked into that Chippy.
Yeah, fucking mad, crazy people like that.
It were otherwise known as the Black Panther, by the way.
Right.
Yeah, well,
Oh, that's Donald Nielsen.
How many people did he kill?
Well, I don't know. It was bloody, I was only a bloody fucking guy baby, mate.
Black Panther.
I remember my man's all about it. My dad used to always say about fucking.
Well, it sort of progressed onto murder because he said,
Progressed? Why, you just...
no, I mean, at first, it was like an armed robber and things like that. And then he went on to kidnap.
And he went to murder.
I mean,
Can anybody
you
remember Leslie Whittle?
rob money nowadays. You go down a lot longer for robbing money than what you do for murdering folk.
I don't know.
It says Nielsen carried out a series of post office robberies between 1971 and 1974, killing 3 people.
I was only a kid.
I mean, what's that guy called that's
You
been
know.
in prison for last since 70s? What's he called him? Charles Bronson, is it?
Charles.
Yeah. How about letting them out? So out there, there's a big field.
He only did armed robbery. He didn't hurt anybody, and he's been in since early 70s.
Yeah, but then he got banned in prison,
Like, didn't he?
beating up coppers, didn't he? Beating up security guards, beating up prison officers, beating up everybody.
It says in 1975 he kidnapped for a ransom of £50,000 Leslie Whittle,
Ah.
an heiress from Shropshire, who died in captivity. Well, he put her down one of these like drain things, and she were on a ledge.
You know,
So
he's
she
been in prison.
apparently, so
he's
she
been in
couldn't
prison,
escape
that's
it.
how
He tied something round her
50 years,
neck,
mate.
and I think she
Well,
slipped
50
off
years
it.
in prison. He's now 73 years old.
Yeah, he's been in a while.
50 years, mate.
Dennis Nielsen died in captivity in...
Well, just a bit of violence in prison when he's beating up prison officers. And he's just been...
Like the great trade robbers.
Dennis Nielsen died in
Robbed nothing.
2011,
Exactly.
For today's money.
Exactly.
and he was from Bradford.
It was.
Who?
That Dennis Nielsen.
It's not Dennis, it's Donald.
Donald Nielsen.
Yeah, I know his other brother, Leslie. It's
Black-
right,
Black-
Tommy.
Leslie Nelson.
Black Panther, yeah.
His brother managed to stay on the straight and narrow, Leslie, and he just covered in films.
Yeah.
Should be that place it was called.
Police Squad.
It was good with that. It was funny.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I've always know it.
I can watch it time and time again. I know what's coming. It's-
Bradford, Leeds, Sheffield.
I've come to a conclusion here over this past 10 minutes. You've got a right set of shady bastards living in Yorkshire.
I know. We don't know, mate. Leeds,
Panther.
Bradford. Bradford's worst.
Mass murderers.
Oh,
You even got
We've got all sorts of
serial
people.
killers nipping out for fish and chips.
I know.
Yorkshire Ripper.
Probably
Black
thought he won't
Panther.
get,
It's just
he won't get caught in Wicks.
Oh, that bugger called, what were he called? Shipman, who were killing all his patients. That's over your neck at bloody woods again.
That's on the side of Pennines.
Not quite Yorkshire, but it's sort of like he were trying to get in on Act, I think.
More Manchester, that.
Yeah.
You know.
They hide.
Oh, yeah, we've got all sorts over here. It's an outside.
Bloody shit, but I remember him. He'd just been arrested when I took my wagon driving test because the instructor says, come on, we'll have a look round Shipman's stomping ground, and we went past his surgery.
Yeah.
They weren't all up north. Fred West.
Fred West.
Where were he from? Fred West. I remember him.
Gloucester. Who down
Yeah.
Gloucester?
Killed his
Yeah.
own kids.
He was killing him with his wife, weren't she called Rose, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
she's still,
Yeah, I've got Donald Nielsen, known as the Black Panther, was captured on December the 11th, 1975.
Bloody hell, not only were he capturing Chippy just before Christmas and all, what a bummer.
It says, after a chance encounter with police in Mansfield, Nottinghamshire.
Shady
The
buggers
British
from
officer
Mansfield.
spotted him near a post office and he was subdued with help from the public after pulling a gun, leading to the discovery of his crimes, including the kidnap and murder of Leslie Whittle. And apparently they thought he were acting strange near post office, and that's why yeah. And when they approached
Won't be able to get away with that nowadays. You struggle to find a bloody post office.
Yeah, exactly.
he whipped out a sawn-off shotgun.
Dr. Shipman.
Whoa.
You.
All of them time will have bastards what they're supposed to do. They're not traders. And the wild
I'm
police.
beginning to think that Yorkshire's like the murder capital of the bloody world here. The murder
yeah.
county of the world.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, they were actually caught in Nottinghamshire, in Mansfield.
They only wanted battered sausage and chips.
He thought, wow, go to this place called Mansfield. Nobody hardly knows about it.
Correct. You get two smart-ass coppers come along. And get after you.
He thought, I'm just going to nip tit Chippy for my supper.
Just before Christmas and all. So he missed his chips and he missed bloody Christmas. Brilliant.
You know, you know, the phrase, you know what thought did,
Yeah.
Yeah.
comes to mind. You know, we thought he was safe. We thought it, you know, nobody had recognised him in Mansfield.
He's dead now, isn't
And that's the typical, you know
he? He's down in
what
prison.
thought did.
Yeah.
Black Panther. He's down in prison.
Thought he was safe.
Yeah, you need to rob the post office first, like Tommy says. Do the post office first and then go in. Tommy. You're on track to find the bloody post office now.
Exactly.
Apparently, the Chippy were right next door to the post office.
Well, they would have been back them days. I mean, there were post offices everywhere.
yeah.
Nowadays, they're just shoved in corners of shops now and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I got post office a lot, and it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, we've got one down at the bottom of the shop.
We're lucky, though, because we've got one just down the road.
Yeah, we have. It's got a couple of post offices.
Oh, we've got a nice Chippy nearby.
Nice tripper.
Yeah, mother and daughter operation.
All right.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
Won't say no to either of them. Totally speaking hypothetically.
So you've not tried the special? The mother and daughter special.
What they call that? Oh, there's a name for that, isn't there, mother and daughter? Sportsman's double.
Don't know.
Well, we've got a special, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd go for.
That's that fella cops off with a 60-year-old woman, takes her home, and she says, would you like to try a sportsman's double? The fella's thinking, oh, she must have a hot daughter. And we go in the house and says, Mother, are you still awake?
Donald Nielsen's original name was Donald Nappy.
Nappy.
And he changed his name by deed poll.
No blame. His surname was Nappy.
And his daughter,
Well-
so she wouldn't get ridiculed like he was when he was at
Yeah.
school.
Could be worse. Your surname could be Chicken. Can you imagine having the surname? That'd be just
Somebody must have the surname
oh, it's something
Chicken.
rotten.
It's bad if your surname's Chicken and your first name's, if you're saying you're Polish or something, it's called
Chicken egg.
your first name's Chokia.
It took him 9 months to catch him.
Flipping heck.
What long was it? I think I'm about 5 or 6 years old. 75, so yeah, 26.
Oh, I was going to say something I've forgotten. Oh yeah, something you wouldn't hear in a Bond film. Are you just another terrible sexual pun, Miss Suck Your Dick Off?
He wasn't happy with being called Nappy.
No.
I wouldn't either.
That's the first surname, is that?
Yeah, I get some right ones.
I wonder if he got pampered a lot with that name.
That says I come across one, somebody called Thomas Chicken. I thought, poor fucker must have been bullied something rotten at school.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Chicken?
Yeah, but the chicken's much maligned, associated with cowardice.
Shall I for tonight, beer?
Oh,
I wonder if that chip is still there. It's called the Junction Chip Shop or Junction Fish Bar.
oh, name me. What's it called? Stretchgate Fisheries.
You think they'd name it after him who got caught in it? You know, the Nielsen flipping Nielsen's Last Stand or something. The Last Supper.
Yeah.
Oh, she
All right.
is me wanting the dreamies.
Yeah, she just had.
Hiya,
Oh,
Kath.
Kath, how are we doing?
Yeah, how you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Have you got a big enough cup there, or what?
Just a bit cold.
Cup's not big. She's just a.
That's a huge cup.
She's vertically challenged, is Kath.
Oh.
Or put it in plain English, she's a short ass.
Yeah, that's it.
But
Yeah. Short ass. Partner says.
I know.
No offence intended.
It looks skinny.
You are what you are.
That's it.
That's it, partly.
I'm sure you wouldn't have her any other way, Stu.
No.
Not at all.
Been with so good so long, haven't we? Partner was 28 when I married her,
Wow.
and I was 24.
24.
apparently that
Yeah.
Facebook.
Junction Fish Bar is still there.
Huh?
What thing on Facebook?
So, I think on my Facebook on there today, because I just signed into it. I
Good
want to find
chips.
out.
It's sitting on the bloody ground now, tell you.
So it came up, right?
What's
It was
Google
me and
reviews? What's the name of place?
One in there, right?
Junction Fish Bar.
Black hair.
Oh, I seen it. I know. It's a memory. And I'm thinking, yeah.
Oh, fuck. Oh, what? The hell? I don't know where the hell it is. Oh, wow.
Is it Mansfield?
Mansfield Woodhouse.
I haven't seen it.
I say that, but what the hell?
Oh,
There is a chip shop there called the Junction Fish Bar.
right.
Oh,
Hey, there's a website called Junk. There's a, if it's the same one.
I'm hoping everything is alright.
Oh, copyright.
Then.
Hang on, then.
Keep talking.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Apparently you can just 8 seconds.
Oh, where are you then?
Any longer than 8 seconds in
Is it in Rainworth?
Yeah.
Hello.
Mansfield Woodhouse. Rain.
289 Southwell Road, East Rainworth, NG210BL.
Put me back on my phone and I'll go upstairs to you.
That's Anthony.
There's an Aldi up the road.
Give me 10 minutes.
Well, you'll have to wait till he comes
Yeah,
back.
I only wondered if it was still there.
I'll switch. I'll phone you back in a bit.
Alright then, darling. Love you, bye.
I'll phone you back in a bit.
What? Alright then, darling.
Because I can,
Yeah, it is in Mansfield.
Wow.
Right.
If they get someone, with these weirdos that's,
Alright, love. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Love you, bye. Bye.
you know what I mean?
I told you something's been going on.
Really again.
I don't know where the book is.
Is it home, isn't it?
I'm trying to say he just got old.
Yes.
But anyway.
Oh. Okay, I can't be fucking
People say it's nice, and a few people say it's terrible.
Yeah, they're hard to find a good chippy nowadays.
I mean, that chipper
It's impossible to find because everybody has a different opinion on what they call good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, in the owned our chippy, he went to open a chippy in Bridlington, I think, and he were nice, and we couldn't fault him. Now somebody else just took over, but
Hello, Johnny.
Hi, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny.
Anyway, I mean, there's been quite a few reviews. Some saying chips is not very nice and gravy's not very nice. Anyway, so we said other night, oh, shall we go and try that new chippy? I mean, we couldn't find fault with it. Chips are all right.
Yeah. See, I think a lot of people judge chip shops. If you go to a chippy and you get an absolute mega portion, I think people tend to give them a good review purely on the fact that there's tons of it. You know what I mean? And what it actually tastes like goes out the window. We have one here called the Bamboo House, and honestly, the amount they put on your tray, it's unreal. It's absolutely unbelievable. You know, they pile it. And it's always back with people, but I think it's purely because they give tons of stuff.
I had chicken kebab meat and chips, and there were way too many chips, like I said, but the chicken kebab meat were too spicy for me. It were a bit on the side. And I says to Chris, I says it's like trial and error, if you know what I mean. And I says, you know, if we were to go there again, I wouldn't have the chicken kebab meat because I know it's spicy.
Yeah.
But we're waiting till they've had got a menu. I mean, they've pizzas and all sorts.
Yeah.
There's kebabs.
Oh, I get a bitch kebab from mine. Bella Pizza down there. I swear.
Now, Callum had doner meat and chips, and he said it were lovely.
Yeah.
And I told him to try some of mine. I says, "Here's try this." He went, "Oh, it is a bit on spicy side."
Yeah, Donna's the best one.
I'm surprised I weren't up half at night, you know, with heartburn and whatever. But I mean, it were all right. But when I were eating it, it were well spicy. But, you know, same as I said to Chris.
You know, not to get.
That's it. It's trial and error, isn't it?
Out there from kebab shop.
I mean, it's only a little chippy because the Premier shop, it's adjoined onto Premier shop. Now, that Premier shop at one point was a pub.
Yeah.
So obviously, this bit outside, I don't know what it was used for, but anyway, so they opened it up as a chippy. And it was called Norfolk Park Fish Bar. Now, I don't know whether he had a stroke or whether he had a heart attack or what.
Yeah.
And he was in hospital for quite a while. And then when he come out of hospital, he decided, I think he were going to Bridlington to open his chippy there.
Yeah.
I wonder which one that is.
I don't know.
Well, my recommendation for one in Bridge still stands.
But anyway, I don't know what the name of that. All we knew was it sold up and gone to open a chippy in Bridlington. That's all we know.
Right, isn't it? We'll talk about Kathleen over there.
But for a long time, they weren't making it pay.
Well,
because it's it's out of way and it'd only get the custom that, you know, round area, if you know what I mean. It's not like it were in a prime location. And then when he had this stroke, it sort of put tin lid on it kind of thing. So, I mean, I hope they make a go on it, you know what I mean?
We've got one down here, Effin Elsie's, and it's been closed for years. I don't know what's happened.
Effin Elsie's.
And it's been closed for years. It's been a Chinese since I were about 6-year-old Chinese chippy, and I've not seen any activity in it for 2 years. We, you know, when we were younger, when we'd been pub, we used to go every night when we come out pub Effin Elsie's, because, you know, we say you're going to Effin Elsie's. we used to call it effing houses because you used to always bring your stuff out and say effing house. We call it effing houses. You know. But it just I don't know, it just ceased. And that's it. But it's still there, and it's all signed up as a chip shop, but there's been no activity in it for 2 or 3 years now. I don't know what the hell's gone on. It wasn't the best chippy, to be honest with you.
Probably just closed his door.
I like that story, Richard. Oh dear.
But the best one's called the Bamboo House. It's really good, but they give you so much. First time I went, I just said, "Can I just have a large bag of chips?" Crank it like a pillowcase full. Never said
I think next time we go, I mean, they do them fish cakes, them cod fish cakes. So I think I'll go that.
Yeah.
Plus, they do meal deals on pizzas and whatever.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm in Blackburn, and every now and then I go and get a fish and chips. And I always feel rough after fish. I don't know what the hell it is, whether there's something wrong with batter or what. And I always think, so it might have been me on the day. And then 6 months later, I may go back in. Oh, I'll have fish and chips, and I feel ill again. And it's always
fish on it or
it's only when I have fish.
Yeah.
And I think
it could be out, couldn't it?
I don't know.
No.
I always feel crap after I've had it. I mean, it's very rare I have takeaways, but
I mean, could it be something batter? I mean,
I think it's definitely Turks will buy it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't think of it.
I mean, because he does lots of other things, and I've had that and I'm fine. But if I get anything with fish out with batter on, something to do with batter, I think.
Yeah, it's got to be something to do with batter.
I'm all right, so it's about like 2 hours later I feel ill. I'm back. Just had my tea. What have you had for your tea, Gordo?
We're just talking chippies now, Gordo. But yeah, I mean, same as us. I mean, this chippy of ours has been vacant for at least 6 months.
Yeah.
At least 6 months, even if not more.
We had one up here, but it's now a barber's. We've got one down bottom, and that's still open. That's been open.
Apparently, as well.
I mean, 20 years it's been open.
The bloke I don't know whether he's renting it or bought it or whatever, but is some relation to him in Premiership as well. So joint enterprise, I should imagine. But yeah, that used to be a pub. It's sort of not in the right location to how can I put
welcome back, Gordo.
You know, like passing trade. It's not in the prime location to attract passing trade.
No.
So it's only sort of the surrounding areas where it is that are going to go in it. But you know, same as Chris says, you know, you can but give it a try if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I mean, it's like that. Elle's Kitchen down bottom. That was on a television series, and that not long after they filmed it, it closed down.
Exactly.
And according to what Chris says, the guy that owned the Hell's Kitchen retired. Him and his wife retired. And somebody bought it but didn't know jack shit about it and didn't know how to run it, etc., etc., etc. So he closed it down.
Well, you don't. You don't know what life. You don't know nothing about it.
I says to Chris, I says, obviously he hasn't done his research as what it entails because they got like this hatch, like for takeaway things. You could go in and sit down, but you could also get a takeaway, ring up beforehand and then go to this hatch and get your takeaway.
Never works, does it? You don't know what you're doing. Big stuff like that, live doing shit like that. I don't know what I'm doing.
That's what Chris had heard anyway, that the original owners retired. I mean, they must have got a tidy penny from filming because he changed his name and everything. And, you know, I forget what they filmed there. But they must have got a tidy penny from that.
Oh yeah, of course would, yeah.
He probably thought, hey, up, you know, I'm quitting while I'm at Ed's kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they retired. But the guy that took it over didn't know what the hell he were doing. And it closed down. I forget what it's called now. It's opened up again. Hey, baby. What's El's Kitchen called now?
Someone shot with a name I
It's
Which
something
one was them?
with a name that I can't remember.
No.
Callum will know it.
That's what I'm having tonight, jacket potato. I'm having jacket
That's a good one, isn't it? Someone shot one name on.
sweet potato, though. They're on offer at Tesco's at the moment. Is sweet potatoes for some reason. I don't know why, but $1.35 we bag about 8 to 9 in. Bloody
Oh,
cheap is that. Sweet potatoes are usually expensive.
Yeah, they are actually, yeah.
Lush they are. Jacket sweet potato. Air fryer, 50 minutes. They're superb.
I'll put it there for that, right? So, well, I don't like sweet
And
potato.
I put a slice of red onion up, and just about 10 minutes before they're due, I stick some onion in, and then about 2 minutes before they're due, I chuck a bit of cheese in. It's heaven. Onion, I love onions. I could eat an onion like an apple. I could.
Oh, my dad does do that.
I wouldn't do, but I could do. I just love onions. I wanted some mushrooms, but God, they were bloody expensive with mushrooms.
Oh, they are, they're mushrooms.
What are they like? I said, oh, they're lush. They're lush. They're not as hard as the normal jackets, but the outer casing's like, it goes hard and wrinkly, but it's still squidgy and soft, and the insides are super soft. God, they're nice. And I keep buying them when I go in Tesco's because they're, for some reason, they're cheap. I don't know if it's coming to end of sweet potato season or something, but I keep buying them in. I do. So I've got plenty. You know what I mean?
This England, the thing that they filmed there.
2 minutes, I put them in air fryer for Tommy. Yeah, I think you could probably get away with a little less. It depends on your preferences. But I like them well done and nice and soft inside, you know, and fluffy. But I usually chuck an onion in them at about 40 minutes, slice a bit of onion up, and shove it into the slots that I've created. And then about 2 minutes before it's due to come out, I cut some cheese up and put it in as well. And then chuck a few baked beans on them just to finish it off. Brilliant. Yeah. Good for you as well is sweet potato.
What about Dracula calling? She's eating garlic.
Yeah,
Dracula.
I don't put them in microwave. I don't know. I don't microwave much. Me, the only thing I microwave is the beans that I put on top of them, and that's about it. But it's all done in air fryer.
No, he does them in air fryer, Gordo, not microwave.
50 minutes all in all.
Do you put them in any foil or anything?
No, just chuck them in.
See, I like my I don't like my skin crispy.
They don't come out crispy. Jacket potatoes do. Sweet potatoes don't, because they're soft skinned. Come out soft skinned, but they're absolutely lush. Much nicer taste than a normal potato. But usually they're expensive. I don't know why they're so cheap at the moment for some reason.
Like I say, compared
I always remember when it snowed once and I made a snowman and I put its nose as a sweet potato. Wife played hell about it. And all fucking vegetables you could have picked. You go and pick a sweet potato as its freaking nose.
Should you use a carrot and 2 lumps of coal?
Yeah. I don't think I had any coal at the time, but may have had a carrot.
just sweet potato with there, whatever it
Not on the edge, further down.
Yeah, no, I just normal jacket potato. Depends on the size of them and how many I put in. If I put one in and I slice it quite deep, I can probably get away with about 35 minutes. But if I put 2 in, I go for an hour on normal spuds if they're decent size, but depends on size of them, you know. But the sweet potatoes are, you know, they're not that big. They tend to be more long than normal
Yeah.
potatoes. So I usually put 2 in 50 minutes. But they come out absolute lush. They do. Insides are soft and fluffy.
I have a little book with mine. I
Yeah,
can't
but what about potatoes?
Yeah.
find it with a tail. So did some right recipes. You know, substitute with that air fryer.
Pound cat.
Oh.
Were yours in a bag, did you say?
What?
Sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
Where did you get them from? Sainsbury's.
Tesco. $1.35 a bag.
I'm sure I don't know. Go up down here.
Normal spuds are $1.45. Sweet potatoes are actually 10p cheaper, but they're a lot nicer anyway.
Yeah.
And they do some big jacket potatoes. You get 4 in a bag for 79 pence on this Aldi price match thing or Lidl price match thing. And they're all right as well, but sweet potatoes just taste so much nicer. You know,
I don't want a bit of sweet potato. I don't get one.
it just tastes so much better.
It's not great one with it.
Better for you than normal potatoes, obviously. A lot more healthier for you.
Mm.
No doubt about it.
It says here that Tesco white flesh sweet potatoes loose, 75p a kilogram.
No, they're in a bag. They're not white. They're orange. Never heard of a white sweet potato.
Don't something
Kilogram of
What?
Tesco sweet potatoes, 1.19.
Yeah, that could be in the main store. That because I only go to the
welcome one.
little local Tesco, so it's probably cheaper at main store.
Yeah, we've got a co-op local. I think that does sweet potatoes. I can't remember what they are now.
They actually do a sweet potato mash
Yeah,
at Tesco's.
correct.
Seen that.
So
Yeah, I found them here. £1.35 sweet potatoes, Tesco's. The very bag I buy.
there's about 6 in these.
Yeah, they vary. Sometimes you get 6 in, sometimes you get 7, sometimes you get 9 in. You know,
But yeah, that's for a kilogram though.
there were 8 in the bag I got tonight.
Oh, how bad is it?
You know, but they tend to be more longer things. Oh, they're absolutely, it tastes so much better than a normal potato. It's unbelievable. You can buy sweet potato fries as well.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Oh, I've seen them.
Okay then.
But just so good. You know what I mean? I could just jacket them and eat them with nothing then because they've got so much flavour to them without having to add anything, if you know what I mean.
Ooh, that's
A
nice.
normal jacket potato, if you didn't put out on it, it'd just be boring.
That's what Lordo sent me. The back of the
I thought you were showing me a sweet potato then.
no, it's
Oh, that's a wacky sweet potato.
back design of his tarot cards.
Excellent. What do you want now?
We've got music on now.
No, it's me. I fucking my messenger cable.
Ah. I mean, it all depends what you want, but they do some that are thin and long, but then they also do some that are quite chunky, if you know what I mean. But these that I'm looking at, some they look like normal spuds, but they got the orange mash bit in the middle.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a marvelous bud, mate. Oh, sweet.
You know, some sweet potatoes have got the red skin, and
Yeah.
some, yeah. Oh, the Oracle card back. Oh, right. You know, you can get the sweet potato that you can actually use them chips and roast potatoes, and they're white, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so that there you go. You can also get the sweet potatoes with a white skin,
Sweet.
and they mostly use for roast potatoes and chips and things like that. So they do have a sweet potato that's got like a white skin. So there you go.
I don't like them, but I've never really gone mad on the sweet.
I'll be honest, I've never ever had a sweet
There's
potato.
my sweet potato.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, no.
Also can be used as a sex aid if you're feeling a bit bored. I just take them out bag straight in the air fryer. Boom,
But
done.
I was just saying, Richard, they do actually do a sweet potato
The
that
white skin, yeah.
white skin, and you can use them
Put
for
them in
chips.
Tesco's.
Yeah, roast potatoes and things like that.
You can make roast potatoes with these.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want. You can
Does
do it
that
fun.
have the orange inside?
Yeah, the only difference is the insides are really soft, but you can do roast potatoes with these. But they're so well, the taste is unbelievable off these. Brilliant.
But
But
yeah, I mean,
they're
it's
not-
not something I've always.
They're
thought
not
about
all that big, you know what I mean, compared
Yeah.
to a normal spud.
So,
They've got more length than girth.
That's it. I mean, which sometimes is handy to have a bit more length than girth, you know.
But what I'm saying is true.
Also, I've just found out you can play spin the bottle with them.
Yeah, sweet potatoes. They tend to be longer and not as wide as a normal.
Yes.
spud, if you know
They're
what I
one
mean.
of them things. If you've never had one and you have one, you think, "Oh my god, I'm going to buy some more of them."
I like to get to try because you see, this is the thing. Me and Chris love jacket potatoes, but Callum not entertain them.
They come out. They're very, when you get them out air fry, they're very. When you pick it up, it's very squidgy and soft. The outer casing just sort of stays like a squeezy, almost like a squeezy bag. You know what I mean?
That's the back of his tarot cards.
Looks like Ronnie.
Him and Ronnie.
All right, yeah. I don't like liver. Oh, I do. I like every meat, me.
I'm not a fan of liver. I'm not a fan of liver.
It's beautiful. Liver's absolutely gorgeous. I love that stuff, mate.
No, I'm not. I must say, I'm not a fan
I
of
give
liver.
it some onions.
Yeah, I don't mind liver. I don't know. I just like it.
Yeah.
Liver, kidney,
Yeah,
steak.
The thing is, I mean, it's iron, and if you sort of got an iron deficiency, if you want a quick fix, then liver is your,
I'm not up in years, like I'm not.
the go-to thing kind of thing.
Yeah,
I only like lamb's liver. Ooh, heck.
I can't even live it. Well,
I mean, I haven't had liver for years.
I'm not
You know, liver and onions.
Yeah, that's the one.
Liver and onions.
I think you can still get it in them bloody packets. We always take it microwave. But don't take it
Okay.
When my dad were alive, we used to eat all kinds of shit like that because he used to buy shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, he used to try giving us tripe and onions,
I was saying my grandma used to love all that shit, Richard.
tripe and cow heel and all that shit. Yeah.
Ox tongue,
Ox tongue, oxtail. I didn't mind
tail,
oxtail so much.
oxtail.
I didn't mind oxtail so much. But he used to cook all that crap. He thought he was a master chef.
Yeah.
He was shit.
Well, you see, basically, that's where the name oxtail soup comes from, because you like boil the oxtail.
Give over. Taking the piss now.
Boiled oxtail.
Used to do this thing, and it was finny haddock. It was called, and it was like a yellow haddock. And, oh God, like awful.
But my grandma used to have, she used to have what's the majig?
Used to flipping walk in house,
Right.
smell it, and I used to say, "Oh, I'm full. I'm still full from my dinner. I don't want any."
But I mean, we always used to go to my grandma's on a Friday night, and she tried to get us to eat tripe, and we took one look at it.
No.
Well, I'm having it for my tea, blah 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 blah. And then she,
I love potted meat, Senga. That I love that. I can eat that till it comes out my ears.
and she always bought these currant buns, and which she didn't have a toaster or anything. She just got fork at. Now you're talking. We'll have one of them.
Yeah. I think we used to have a fork that extended. You could pull it out and just hold it next to the fire. Brilliant.
Yeah,
I'm saying 3 prongs on it,
Yeah.
and you used to pull thing, and it got a round ring on, and so you could like hook it onto something, and that's exactly how we toasted our tea cakes on my grandma's open
I
fire.
remember that. I used to love potted meat. I used to cut it on a bacon slicer, like a square block, and cut chunks off.
Yeah.
I won't do that a long time ago, mate.
I mean, it's mass manufactured now, but in our grandma's age, it was, you know, I mean, she used to make her own. She used to make her own potted meat.
Yeah.
And you get,
I don't think you can buy it now. I've never seen it for sale now.
Yeah, you can.
Must come in a tin or something now.
My grandma's got this great big, thick, greasy, like block of fat on top on it.
It's like spam. Spam used to be poor people's food. It's £4 a tin now for a tin.
Oh, isn't it?
£4.
Nice spam that I like, but it's
That was like a poor person.
That's it. Who does it? Bingham's. Bingham's.
We sell that corned beef, Richard.
You've
The
got
proper corned beef and princess.
British
It's
potted
£6 a tin.
meat.
Well, I haven't co-op.
But yeah, I've seen it in Asda as well.
£6 a fucking tin, man, for a fucking princess corned beef.
Bingo's the best potted meat. Bloody hell.
Wow.
See, we hardly have any butchers now about nowadays.
We've got one down bottom.
We
Well,
must have one,
Princes do them little
in
fork-
town, but I never go into town shopping. But there's probably one in town. But
Princes do one of them little tiny glass bottles. There ain't enough there to spread on one slice of bread in mind hotels.
Exactly.
spam, I love spam.
Oh, I love
I
spam.
bought it a couple of months back.
Bacon grill.
Bloody expensive.
Nice, that.
Jesus Christ. And I put that in her fryer and it was beautiful.
It is nice spam. Like I say, it's for like
It was
£4.
beautiful.
£4 a
But
tin.
it's basically just chopped pork, in it?
Yeah. That's chopped pork.
Yeah,
You get
Pork
spam.
and ham, innit? Chopped pork and ham.
Just nicer.
Ridiculous price for it now. Ridiculous.
Hello.
This
Oh,
is
good
what
idea.
I'm on about. When my grandma used to make hers, it's got a great big chunk of fat right on top on it.
Oh,
Yeah, that doesn't
look
look,
at that. I hate that,
look
mate.
too clever, that to me.
No, but she used to make her own potted meat.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah. And I
Oh,
took one look at it and I said, no, I'm all right, thank you.
I never have of that potted meat.
But yeah, before the days of refrigeration, potted meat was developed as a way to preserve meat when a freshly slaughtered animal could not be fully eaten immediately.
Spam Valley years ago.
Bloody hell.
Lad, for dinner. Spam Valley. Bloody spam's posh food now, I'll tell you. Bloody hell, £4 a
Oh,
tin.
Exactly.
Richard, Tesco do that Bingham's best potted beef.
Yeah, I don't go in big
Wait.
Tesco. If you're doing little ones, I'll have a look. But
Yeah, it's £2 in Tesco's.
yeah, annoys me Tesco's because you get one price for non-club card and one price for club card, and flipping that's a big difference.
I know.
They do some right nice cheese in Tesco. It's £2.50 a block. It's called Creamfields cheese, and
Oh,
Yeah.
my grandma used to do that and all Gordo beef dripping. Oh,
yeah, lots of chip shops do the chips in beef dripping now.
yeah.
So it's like all the rage is that at the moment.
I mean, this is what I'm talking about them little jars, look.
Yeah,
There ain't enough in one of them to put on a slice of bread.
no.
Crazy, are they? Everything's so dear now, it's winter, it just does everything.
All right.
See, there's one here.
People used to, when people had cooked a chicken or something, you'd roll up a slice of bread and whiz it round metal tray and dip it in. Oh, yeah.
Traditional potted beef, and it's a butcher's. I don't know where it's from, like, but they doing like the traditional potted beef.
That's all I say. Yeah.
This is it says. I was going to say there's a tin and it says, made with chicken, pork, and added.
But
It don't say potted beef. It says potted meat.
And,
Duke.
Is that all that point? I know.
What's Duke, Sanger? Duke.
I never liked it.
Or a Dookie, whatever it says.
Dickie's potted venison. Now that's posh
I
venison.
don't mind a bit of potted venison as long as it's not got like a bit of Ford Fiesta front grill in it. Used to have a lad at work. He used to pick up roadkill all the time. And my God, he made some good pies. Jesus Christ, they were brilliant. Roadkill pies, he used to call them. They were super.
Yeah.
You'd always get the odd bone in. You'd say, I've got all bones out, I've got all bones out. And you'd be chewing away and yak, there you were, a bloody bone.
That's what I hate about fish.
Yeah.
They all say, oh, it's been filleted and whatever before they fry it, but
A cheap alternative to spam is pack or puck. I thought a puck were one of them things they used to whack around a flipping ice hockey rink.
I mean, this is what you
The
talk
others,
about.
say no more.
It's luncheon meat kind of stuff.
Luncheon meat, yeah. No, luncheon meat's cheap as chips. I've seen luncheon meat about.
Yeah.
I'll say it's cheap as chips. It's cheaper than
Spam.
spam.
Spam's £4.
Yeah, it is. It's around £4 is spam.
Yeah.
I think if you got a club card, you can get it for like $3.60. I think it's 40p.
Yeah.
Piece of Duke is dipping bread in beef dripping, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this is going to make you laugh.
Sunday dinner and then just get some bread and dunk it in liquid underneath it. Well, good.
I never liked it, but I never got a chance.
A lot.
Somebody used to be in there.
Sweet flipping tray out with a slice.
There's a thing here, and it says redefine plant-based pulled pork. Now, how can it be pulled pork if it's plant-based?
Right, just bullshit. You won't catch me eating anything that. When I go plant-based, I'll just go and chew a dandelion head out.
And this is something I haven't seen in years. Can you remember corned beef in tin where you used to get?
Yeah.
Key.
Well, you can still buy that.
Corned beef.
That's still there, is that? Ye Old Oak, that's it, Sanger. Ye Old Oak, they do hot dog sausages round here. Ye Old Oak.
Well, didn't you buy some other night?
I bought some because they were 50p a tin in Tesco's, they were. Ye Old Oak hot dog sausages.
Did you chop them up and have one with your jack potato?
Can't remember what I did with them, but I ate them. I know that much.
But yeah, I mean, how can it be pulled pork if it's plant-based? That's my argument.
You should call it pull your pisser pork.
But yeah, they cannot.
Oh, now you're talking, Stuart. Them Fray Brentos pies are absolute class. They are.
Cannot call it pulled pork.
They are. You know you've had a pie when you've had one of them Fray Brentos pies. They are absolutely superb. Bloody hell, you take lid off, put it in the oven. When it comes out, it's about 4 foot tall.
Puff pastry on top.
Oh, it comes up. It's unbelievable. They are good.
Yeah. I'm not so struck on the chicken ones.
Oh, I am. I'm struck on all of it.
Yeah.
So
you know what I mean?
It's like bloody magic, it is. You just put it in and flipping half an hour later, this huge thing comes out of the oven.
But yeah.
Oh, super. I love them. They're not cheap either. But at least you're getting more for your money with them.
Sometimes they have one offer in Asda, but not always. It's only £1.50 in Iceland compared to £4 for Spam. Bloody hell, there's a big difference there.
In Iceland, we're on Iceland right next to you. I nearly went in Farm Foods tonight for the first time ever. But then when I saw it, I didn't want it.
Yeah, I think he is saying.
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
But,
Going through Instagram, I don't know why.
Right, a Farm Foods in Blackburn. I keep seeing their adverts where they're selling everything for next to notes. And I keep thinking I must go in there one day and just see what it's all about.
It all depends what you want, Richard. You know, they do cans of Coke.
Oh, some good stuff in Farm Foods.
You know, they do all sorts.
Do a lot of these ready meals. They do like packs of all sorts. Don't they? Like so much.
I just like it.
Do it again.
Iceland do it. Iceland do it now and again. Well, they start
very
doing
much
it.
alive.
Them Fray Bentos suet puddings. Oh, they gorgeous. They come in a little tin.
Oh yeah.
An individual suet pudding.
Yeah.
I need to go in Farm Foods. Like I say, I went past it tonight, and if it had been open, I'd have gone in, and it was about 7:30. It just shuts at 7, I think. But I'm going to go in just to see what it's about. I've never been in Farm Foods ever.
I mean,
You don't know what you're missing, Richard.
Yeah, it's not bad Farm Food.
If you go in and you don't see out that you want,
See, Farm Food, they don't bloody deliver.
I don't want any liver.
They do the beef and they do the chicken.
They do deliver. But I am going to go in there. I'll try and go in there tomorrow. You know, since my food woman doesn't deliver, it's disappeared off the face of the earth. I'm having to fend for myself for food. And
there's some stuff in Farm
can't
Food
live on
that's
sweet
cheaper than
potatoes.
Aldi.
I don't go in Aldi because the Aldi that's near me, sadly, it's not a pleasant place to be, unfortunately.
No.
they do chicken breast fillets that without defrosting,
all right, but
cooking 45 minutes.
the Aldi is horrendous to go in. It's awful.
Yeah, try and find from Richard. You might get some probably
Yeah.
stuff in there. I tell you, like, if our Farm Foods were near to us, I'd be there most of the time because it is. But it's sometimes in Doncaster. By the time you get back from there,
Crap in Farm Foods. Cheap crap.
fucking up, we fucking do cross.
Gordo says it's cheap crap in Farm Foods.
Always.
That's what Gordo says. It's cheap crap in Farm Foods.
Iceland's fucking
I bet he goes to Waitrose, something like that, or M&S.
Booze. That's posh. Booze. Oh, M&S, you can't beat it. That is top-notch food, is M&S.
Oh, yeah, it's good quality as M&S. I won't knock M&S. It is good quality.
Price of that.
See, we've got a Lidl and how many Aldi? We've got 2 Lidls and 2 Aldis, and Yeah, well, that's the problem. You see, you go in Aldi and you end up on that middle aisle, and you end up coming out with a load of shit that you didn't really need, and you forgot the vital stuff that you went in for. That's my problem with Lidl.
Yeah.
Going for some bread and milk and come out with a petrol strimmer. You know what I mean?
Well, I've never been tempted by special buys. Well,
You look at that middle of Lidl, especially the one in Blackburn, because where the Lidl is in Blackburn, the people around there are poor, so they're never going to buy anything off middle aisle. So there's always a good stock on middle aisle. All the booze aisle, the security guards are all right because people are just running out with booze all the time.
Who's all?
I mean, they do they do like Heinz baked beans as well. They don't
They're expensive, those Heinz baked beans. Bloody dear, do.
Oh, they are, aren't
Correct.
they? Yeah, they're not cheap now, then.
How much is it now for a tin of Heinz baked beans?
They are 12
I don't know.
tins. 12 tins, $4.99.
How much?
12.9. Look at me, $4.99 for 12 tins.
Yeah. In Iceland,
That is cheap, is that? Are they proper full-size tins?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
they do like bloody
Okay, that,
Well,
is, that is cheap for Heinz beans. Is that? They're freaking dear in normal shops. Is Heinz beans?
Yeah. I don't know what's I know. I've not bought Heinz beef for
I
them.
don't do beans.
I know why some do pack of
That's actually that is still dearer than what I'm paying for Tesco's own beans. 41.5 pence per tin is that? Well, I get Tesco's own baked beans are 39.
Yeah. Don't mind beans out
Yeah.
the cheap, it's the same pissing print. But I mind beans.
Yeah, I mean, people say, well, this bean's better than that bean, but
But they're not better, mate.
when you
So-
pour it on top of something, it doesn't really bloody matter, does it?
No, it's beans.
41.5 pence a tin, that. 12. 4.90. Did you say £4.99 for 12?
$4.99 for 12
Cheap,
tins.
though. It's cheap for Heinz, no doubt about it.
I mean, bloody Iceland do
You can't go wrong with tins.
You know, you don't have to go in and necessarily buy anything,
No.
but if you just want to peruse and walk around, like chicken fillets, old chickens, beef, pork, whatever.
Yeah, I'd like just chicken fillets, you know what I mean? Like say,
Yeah.
chicken,
Oh, do all that.
chicken breasts in a packet or something.
Yeah.
Now in Sainsbury's, you're talking like better part of £5 for 2 chicken breasts in a
Yeah.
packet.
But I mean, you can go and have a look, and
Yeah,
if it takes your fancy, you've not lost note, have you?
That's it.
But they
Well,
do,
except
they
it's
do
sanity.
everything.
We have the supermarkets within 20 minutes from where all, except Waitrose, other side of town.
But
God,
where-
the nearest Waitrose to me is in York.
I don't know where there is a Waitrose.
even know-
I know where
I don't
the
know if
I know
we've
where the
got-
Waitrose depot is they've got a massive distribution centre in Chorley, but I don't know where the actual Waitrose shops are.
And the
I
whole way
don't
around.
even know if I think we've got a Waitrose, I'm
Got
sure.
some-
Is it
got
Harrogate?
booths. There's a booth in Tarleton and a booth in Penwitham.
But
I think there's one to leave.
right, guys, on that note, I'm going to bid you good night. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for the baking. Tracy will be joining me tomorrow. So I'll see you all on the baking tomorrow night.
Too many around my area. Catch you later, everybody. Catch you
Right.
later,
See you
Steve.
all later.
Catch you later, Gordo. Catch you later, Gary. I'll see you on the dark side, Gary. Catch you later, Amjad, if you're still here. Stuart. Anybody else? If I forgot to mention you, I'm sorry.